Okay, class, you've read the question, okay? What trick do you have to use in this question? We have seen this kind of question before, many times, okay? What is the trick that you need to use, okay? If you're watching my YouTube channel, I have uploaded I've uploaded video of similar questions, okay? Do a search. The trick you have to use is forming equations, right? Okay, to YouTube audience, if you search on my channel, forming equations, you can find other similar questions, okay? Okay, so the trick that you have to use, you have to know before going into PSLE, okay, and the trick that you have to use in this case is forming equations. So let's start, okay? Chocolate and lollipops in the ratio of 3:4. Chocolate to lollipops, 3:4 at first. After May 8, 12 chocolates minus 12 and bought 4 more lollipops, okay, the ratio become 3:8. Okay, like I said, okay, my students, you should know by now, the trick to use is forming equations, okay? I repeat, you have to know forming equations before you go into PSLE. Okay, so I'm going to write here. Okay, so let's form equations. 3u minus 12 equals to 3u. Does that make sense? Huh? Does that make sense? 3u minus 12, you still get 3u. Does that make sense? Okay, this one, okay, 4u plus 4, you get 8u. Not so bad. At least this one is logical, okay? 4u, you add some more, becomes 8u, not too bad. But how can this one be true? 3u minus 12 equals to 3u. It does not make sense, right? This is one comparison, okay? So it's one type of unit. This is another type of unit, another type of comparison, another type of unit, okay? So you can't use the same unit here, 3u, and then use like the same unit here. It's a different kind of comparison, okay? So what should it be, okay? Like I said, this is one comparison. Okay, what kind of unit should I use? Okay, maybe I'll use star. Okay, star. Okay, so this is another comparison. What kind of unit should I use? Maybe I'll use triangle. Okay, so let me form equations. Okay, 3 star minus 12 equals to 3 triangle. Okay, then here, this one, you have 4 star plus 4, you get 8 triangle. Okay, now it makes sense, right? Okay, now it's logical. 3 star, you minus away 12, you get 3 triangle, a different kind of unit. Makes sense, okay? 4 star plus 4, okay? You get 8 triangle. Makes sense, okay? This does not make sense, right? 3u minus away 12 is still 3u. It does not make sense, okay? So, we have 2 equations here. Okay, we have two equations here. We have two kinds of units. We have star, we have triangle. I don't want two kinds of unit. I want a very simple, straightforward, like something like, I want to get rid of one of the unit and get a simple equation like maybe 2 star equals to 12. Okay, no more triangle. I want to get rid of triangle. Or maybe I want to get rid of star. Left only triangle. I have 4 triangle equals to 12. Something like that. I want to get rid of. I don't want two. I don't want star and triangle. I want to get rid of one of them. Okay. So, which one should I get rid of? Okay. In this case, I think I will get rid of star. I will make these two the same. Okay, and then minus away. Okay, to get rid of the star. Okay, so which means 3 and 4 common multiple is 12. So this equation, the first line, I need to times 4. Okay, I need to times 4. Okay, so I write here 3 star times 4, you get 12 star. Okay, 12 times 4, you get 48. 3 triangle times 4, you get 12 triangle. Okay, that's what I mean. Now, this second equation, I need to make this one 12 as well. So, how? This whole equation, I need to times 3. Right here. 4 star times 3, you get 12 star. Okay? 4 times 3. Okay, 12. 4 times 3 is 12. 8 triangle times 3, you get 24 triangle. Okay? Now, so now these two are equal already, right? You can minus away. Okay? Minus away. So let's minus 12 star minus 12 star, big fat 0. Okay, now this is where, it's a bit tricky, but too bad they like to give this kind of question, so you have to know, so pay attention. Okay, minus 48 minus 12. Okay, if you're my student, how do I explain it to you? Minus 48 is you already owe $48. You don't have $48, you owe $48 already, okay? Minus 48 is you owe $48 already. And then minus $12. So you owe another $12. You owe $48, you minus 12, that means you owe another $12. So how much do you owe? Okay, you owe $48, then you minus 12, that means you owe another $12. So how much do you owe? Use your calculator if you have to. Total, you owe $60. Okay, 12. Okay, you have $12. You minus away, you spend $24. Minus 24, right? 12 minus 24, you have $12. You go and spend $24. Okay? How much do you owe? You owe somebody $12. Okay? You have $12, but you minus 24, that means you spend $24. That means you must borrow $12 from somebody. Okay? So now you owe $12. Okay? Now you owe somebody $12. I repeat now, you actually have $12, okay, to begin with. Then you against everybody's advice, you just want to buy something that is $24. You insist on spending $24, minus $24. Okay, you must buy it. So you must when you have $12, you must borrow, you spend $24, you must borrow $12 to help you spend $24, right? So now you owe $12. Okay? Think about it. You have $12. You insist on spending $24, so you must borrow $12, okay, to help you spend this 24. So now you borrow 12, right? So now you owe 12, okay? So let's write it nicely. You notice there's a minus, okay? So since there's minus here, okay, why can't I just get rid of both of them? Okay? Okay, so 12 triangle equals to, okay, I can flip the other way, okay, I can flip it around, okay, 60 equals to 12 triangle, so 12, I can flip it around, 12 triangle equals to 60. You're more used to this, right? Okay, 12 triangle equals to 60, which means, okay, I'll carry on writing here, okay, 1 triangle equals to 60 divided by 12, you get 5, okay? Instead, read the question, okay? Question is asking, what is the total number of lollipops and chocolate she had in the end? Okay, she had 3 triangles of chocolate, lollipops, she had 8 triangles, total how much? In the end, 3 triangle plus 8 triangle equals to 11 triangle. Okay, so you should be finding this. Okay, so 1 triangle is equals to 5, 11 triangle equals to 5 times 11 equals to 55. Okay, so 55 chocolates and lollipops.